and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you our quail. We got quail this past season in the middle of about August. We were visiting a farm and they were in horrible condition. They were in a very tiny, about 8-inch tall cage, and they had like no feathers on their backs, and they were just really bad. So I offered to take a few off their hands, and they were very happy to. They gave me 3 female and a male. And they were so poorly that one of them actually died on the way home. And we got them home, and they also gave me 30 eggs. And we actually just collected them off the ground right there in that little tiny, I think they were calling it a tractor. It was literally big enough that I could pick it up and set it over, and it was pretty much the ground of it was covered with quail. So it was terrible conditions. Over the next 3 months, all the adult birds that I brought home died. Probably partly because I had no idea what I was doing with them, and partly because their health was just that bad. But I put all those eggs in an incubator, and out of those 30 we got 15 that made little baby birds of some stage, and then 11 that hatched. And then we had one that was born gimpy with like a crooked neck. It died pretty quickly. And then we had another die before we put them out. And now we're down to 8. But I want to show you our quail here today. So here they are. They are very, very happy in this little tractor that they're in. I also have lighting in it, but do not have it on right now. I'm giving them a winter break. They're doing really, really well, and seem to be thriving on. And we do move this tractor about every, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. And the main reason we don't move them more often than we do is because they're so easy to run over, and so there has to be several of us running the cage in order to safely move the whole system. They eat a very high protein diet. See, their feeder is empty, and a quart jar like that will feed them in a day. And then we supplement them with microgreen sprouts and cat food that we bust up. Let me catch one for you. As you can see, the chickens and ducks are right around here all the time. They come and go. I don't have any idea if these are all males, if they're all females. I have no way of knowing until they start laying eggs. These will get banded again as male and female, and in their age color. So it'll probably be blue, dark blue for the males and light blue for the females. And we'll just keep you updated if they start laying eggs and all that stuff. We will let you know. And if you have any ideas on how to raise quail, comment below or send me a link, and I appreciate any interaction you give me on this. This is actually how we kept them from drowning from the very second day. The first 3 days we fed them food that was soaked in water, and that's how they got their food and water right after they were out of the incubator and into the brooder. And during those 3 days we taught them to use a nipple, and that is the only way that they have drank since then. Microgreens is something we give them every day now. I didn't actually know about giving quail microgreens until I joined a couple Facebook pages and learned about it through there. Since they get the greens, they basically have no problems at all. They are very seem very healthy, very sleek, and pretty fat. And usually they just fall upon the greens and just gobble them. But I see that they didn't eat the cat food treats that Chad brought out last night. So it could just be that they are just totally stuffed to the gills. They do scratch a bit, and so it's nice to move them over the yard and let them kind of mill up the thatch and, you know, kind of do their little thing. But they do not scratch like a chicken, and so if I would want to put them into the garden, I don't think I would be nervous about that. I probably will be trying that this summer, so I will let you know how that goes. One thing about having cats on the farm, you cannot let things like quail unattended. You cannot let small chickens, like between the chick and the chicken stage where they're the sort of teenager, you cannot let them alone and unattended. You have to always have them protected in some way. But as much as they do bring to the farm, I really appreciate them, and they do a good job keeping the voles and stuff like that down in my garden. So I just take a few extra steps of management and watch it so they don't eat my quail, because Hope here would dearly love to do that right now. She sees dinner. Okay, so that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed that, and we will be giving updates, Lord willing, over the summer with our quail. Thank you for watching.